The past 4 years have been filled with laughter, tears, and some of the sweetest snapshots you could ever imagine. As the young and the restless star Melissa Claire Egan, beloved for her unforgettable portrayal of Chelsea Lawson, celebrates her son's 4th birthday, fans are treated to a touching walk down memory lane. Melissa, who has always been open about her journey into motherhood, has shared glimpses of her little boy's life with the world through heartwarming photos. From his earliest days of swaddled sweetness to hilarious, picking sides moments between mom and dad, and of course, the unforgettable arrival of a baby brother, this young star in the making has already lived a picture-perfect childhood. So grab your tissues and your best nostalgic smile. It's time to look back at his life in pictures, from day 1 to age 4. Chapter 1. The Dream Realized. Melissa Claire Egan and her husband, Matt Katrasar, had been very candid about their road to parenthood, which included struggles and heartbreak along the way. When their first son arrived in August 2021, he was more than a baby. He was a miracle. The first photo Melissa shared publicly was simple yet soul-stirring, a tiny hand wrapped around hers, eyes closed in peaceful sleep, a caption filled with gratitude. Fans flooded social media with congratulations, knowing just how much this moment meant for the actress and her family. "This is the role of my lifetime," Melissa wrote at the time, her Y&R fans instantly recognizing the dual meaning. Chelsea Lawson might be a character of complexity, but motherhood was a role straight from the heart. Chapter 2. The Many Faces of Baby Joy. As every new parent knows, babies don't stay babies for long. And Melissa seemed determined to capture it all. The gummy smiles, the surprised expressions, even the tears that come before nap time. One particularly adorable series came when her son first discovered solid foods. In the photos, his skeptical face seemed to ask, "What exactly is this mush you're giving me?" before erupting into giggles when Melissa sneaked in a spoonful of mashed bananas. Another favorite came during a Halloween season. Dressed as a mini pumpkin, he sat proudly in a pile of autumn leaves, while Melissa and Matt, grinning like the happiest parents on earth, framed the photo with love. It wasn't long before fans started to notice how much of Melissa's humor shone through her son. Whether he was sticking his tongue out for the camera or giving side-eye at the family dog, he seemed destined for comic timing. Chapter 3. Picking Sides. Every parent knows the quiet rivalry that comes with a child choosing their favorite playmate of the day. Melissa often joked about her son picking sides between her and Matt. In one viral-worthy photo, he sat in Matt's lap holding a football, proudly pointing at Dad with a victorious grin. Melissa captioned it, "Guess I'm the underdog this week." Of course, the next photo showed a complete reversal. Melissa and her son cuddled up reading bedtime stories, his tiny hand pointing to the pictures on the page while Dad photobombed in the background. "Okay, fine. Maybe he's playing both of us," Melissa teased in her caption. This back and forth became a running theme in her updates. Fans loved watching the little boy develop his own personality while also balancing the love of two doting parents. In each picture, one thing was clear. This was a child who knew he was adored. Chapter 4. Adventure Awaits. By the time he turned 2, Melissa's son had become a little explorer. Photos showed him climbing on playground structures, splashing in summer sprinklers, and toddling bravely through zoos and aquariums. There's one unforgettable shot where he stood wide-eyed in front of a towering giraffe, hand gripping Melissa's tightly, his face caught between awe and curiosity. Another was his very first beach day, sand sticking to his arms and legs, a wide smile as the ocean waves lapped at his toes. Melissa captioned it with, "Turns out he's a water baby like mama." These moments weren't just pictures, they were milestones. Each new photo revealed a little boy stepping further into his own story, with Melissa chronicling the journey like a proud author who couldn't wait to share each chapter. Chapter 5. A Big Brother Moment. One of the biggest transitions of his young life came when Melissa and Matt welcomed their second son in 2023. Suddenly, the little boy who had been the star of every frame had to share the spotlight, and the adjustment was captured in some of the sweetest sibling photos imaginable. The first was pure tenderness, Big Brother leaning over the bassinet, eyes wide with curiosity, gently placing a hand on his baby brother's head. Melissa captioned it, "Already protective." Of course, there were also candid shots that showed the hilarious reality of sibling life. In one, he proudly held his baby brother in his lap, but looked less than impressed when the baby spit up on his shirt. "Welcome to brotherhood," Melissa joked. As the months passed, their bond grew clearer. One holiday card photo captured the two boys in matching pajamas, the older one beaming, while the younger clutched a toy with both fists. Melissa called it her favorite gift of all time. Chapter 6: The Big Three and Beyond. Turning 3 was a milestone all its own. The birthday party was a backyard celebration filled with balloons, cupcakes, and a small gathering of family. Photos showed him blowing out candles with frosting on his cheeks, followed by Melissa's heartfelt caption, "My heart can't take how big he's getting." From finger-painting masterpieces to dressing up as superheroes, age 3 was about imagination. Melissa's Instagram gallery became a scrapbook of creative chaos, colorful messes, and laughter so pure it practically rang through the photos. One fan-favorite moment came when he dressed up in a mini Chelsea Lawson-inspired costume for Halloween, dark little blazer, toy phone, and all. "Future soap star?" Melissa asked playfully, and the internet agreed. Chapter 7: The Fourth Birthday. Now, here we are. 4 years old. A whole new chapter, captured with the same love and joy as the first. For his big day, Melissa and Matt planned a celebration that reflected exactly who he is at this stage of life: energetic, curious, and endlessly fun. Balloons in his favorite colors filled the room, a cake designed around his latest obsession, dinosaurs, and a party hat perched proudly on his head. The photos told the story beautifully. One showed him running across the yard with a pack of friends, another mid-laugh as he clutched his dinosaur toy tighter than his slice of cake. The final picture Melissa shared captured the essence of it all: Big Brother holding little brother's hand as they watched the candles glow together. Her caption read simply, "4 years ago, you made me a mom. Every day since has been a gift." Why these pictures matter? For Melissa Claire Egan's fans, the photos of her son's life have been more than just cute snapshots. They've been a reflection of resilience, hope, and love. Her openness about fertility struggles made his arrival feel like a shared victory for her supporters, and each milestone since has only deepened that connection. The pictures remind us that life is measured not just in years, but in moments. From those earliest swaddled days to a fourth birthday filled with laughter, Melissa has shown the world how she treasures every fleeting second. And as her son continues to grow, fans will no doubt be along for the ride, cheering him on whether he's picking sides between mom and dad, splashing in the ocean, or stepping into his role as a big brother. Conclusion: the next chapter awaits. 4 years might feel like the blink of an eye, but in that time, Melissa Claire Egan's son has lived a story full of heart. His life in pictures tells of a child who is deeply loved, deeply cherished, and already shaping his own world one smile at a time. As he celebrates his 4th birthday, fans join Melissa in raising a toast to the years behind and all the exciting chapters ahead. If the first 4 years are any indication, the album of his life will continue to be one filled with joy, adventure, and unforgettable moments. Happy birthday, little one! Your story is just beginning, and it's already a beautiful one.